Another strong week for Marshall sports that saw some down-to-the-wire wins for girls soccer and girls tennis, along with continued dominance from the volleyball team and a big win for boys soccer. Stay tuned for more, as we'll be right back with Hilltopper Headlines. Hello, Marshall fans. I'm Andrew Colvard, welcoming you to this week's episode of Hilltopper Headlines. The colder weather has not been able to put out the fire for a few Marshall teams as the win streaks are starting to pile up. Hilltopper Volleyball extended their winning streak to 14 games after picking up 5 wins in their Saturday Invitational and another win on Tuesday night over Ely. Saturday's wins came in the Hilltopper Invitational hosted by Marshall. The round-robin style tournament featured 2 Harbors, Lakeview Christian Academy, Ely, Renshaw, and your Hilltoppers. The girls would go on to beat each of those 4 teams, as well as knocking off 2 Harbors again in the championship game, winning the match in 2 sets with scores of 25-17 and 25-16. Tuesday night's 3-set sweep extended the girls' record to 14-1 heading into their next match at Ashland on Tuesday. The girls' tennis team battled hard on Thursday, edging out the Hermantown Hawks. Singles wins came from Erica Anderson, Whitley Graysmark, and Courtney Brandt, while the duo of Claire Betcher and Helena Orn took home their doubles match to seal the 4-3 victory for Marshall. Tennis will next be on the road to take on Pine City on Monday. The boys and girls cross-country teams competed at the very large Malacca Mega Meet over the weekend. With 34 teams competing just in Class Single A, Ashley Siegel stood out again, finishing 14th in the 5,000-meter race with a time of 20 minutes and 25 seconds. This Saturday, Siegel and the rest of the runners will look to continue their success at the Swain Invite, which will be run at Enger Golf Course. The boys soccer team picked up their 3rd consecutive win on Saturday and are really starting to click on offense just in time before that big matchup against Duluth East. On Saturday, the boys found the back of the net 3 times, beating Cambridge Isanti 3-0. Marshall's goals came from Royce Pachetti and 2 from Troy Schold. The Toppers have combined for 9 goals in their last 3 games and only giving up 1 in the process. They will next travel to Duluth East to take on the Greyhounds under the lights in a big-time game tonight, with kickoff starting at 8 p.m. Hilltopper girls soccer picked up an exciting win back on Thursday, beating Esco 1-0 in a double overtime thriller. The Toppers' goal came from none other than the team's leading scorer, Allie McKenna, who picked up the game winner off an assist from Tori Thorson. Tuesday night, the girls picked up their 3rd straight shutout win, beating Hibbing 2-0 on a cold and rainy night. Hilltopper goals came from Rachel DeWitt and Maren Friday. Well, if you've been following the girls' soccer team this year and have checked the box scores as of late, you'll probably be familiar with the name Allie McKenna. The senior forward has been on an absolute tear this season and has been leading her team throughout. That's what makes her this week's Female Performer of the Week. If you look at the stats, you might conclude that the Toppers' season has been a one-player show. But their 7-game winning streak comes from more than just one player. It's a combined team effort. Just ask senior forward Allie McKenna.
I have a confidence when it comes to games before, and I know that my team can get the job done somehow.
10 goals and 8 assists are the numbers for McKenna, and it's right up there with the best in the Lake Superior Conference. But even with those numbers, she knows the success comes from much more than just her talent alone.
And I have the backup of the team, and I back them up, and so it's been good with the other forwards and the other mids, and it's pretty even.
In her final season, the run has so far been fun, but the season's not over yet, and McKenna knows this is the team that could really go the distance this year.
Now, the most memorable thing was probably getting to know everyone on my team throughout the years and winning important games. I think all of our goals is just to make it as far as possible in playoffs and hopefully make it to state and have a good run.
A great season so far that McKenna and the Toppers hope will go a long way. That'll put a close to this episode of Hilltopper Headlines, but there's still plenty of Marshall action remaining in the week. As we leave you with a schedule for what's left, please remember to get out there and support your Marshall competitors. We hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and as always, go Toppers.